name is Robyn Rhoton, and I'd like to share with you my portfolio of my experience at Emporia State in their School of Library and Information Management. I was attending Emporia getting my MLS degree to work in the field of libraries. So this is a capstone I created, and it was so enjoyable to create this. I couldn't believe as I got going how many things I have learned over the last year and 3/4. I had 5 semesters there to get this degree, and it's like I've been drinking from a fire hose, learning things about myself and about libraries. Quickly, I'll give you an overview of this website that I created. First, this is just the introduction page. It tells a little bit about me and what the program has done for me in just a little nutshell. Then you can come to this learning outcomes page. There's 8 learning outcomes that this School of Library and Information Management has that they hope that all of their graduates will have learned important key elements in each of these, in the foundations of the profession, in information resources, organization of information, technology skills, reference services, research, education, and management. And each of these, if you click on them, you can get to a link and you can see some of the work that I've done in each of those areas. Emporia also has some professional values that they value. Now these values I think are good lifetime kind of skills, good for any profession they're in, not just in the library field. They include things of service, leadership, integrity, and mentorship to make the world just a little bit a better place. So again, you can click on each of these links and see things I've done in each of these different areas of during my MLS thing. The next page is just called My Work. Like I said, I posted a lot of my artifacts in each of the other areas, but these were 3 assignments that I was particularly proud of that I just wanted to highlight. So you can look at those on that page, and these last ones are just my resume and contact information. So the 3 important areas that I'd like to talk about are first the area of technology. Now the reason I chose technology and knowledge skills is because every class that I took in Emporia State, I had to learn an element of technology, whether it was doing PowerPoint presentations with a group, or making videos, or using Excel to do library budgets, or ILSs, or learning new ILS software for projects that we had. Even this thing, using Weebly to create my Capstone portfolio. I learned about technology. When I first got into the program, several people asked me, Robyn, why in the world would you get a degree in library science? And I didn't have an answer for them. But now after doing this program for the last 2 years almost, I have an answer. And the answer is there is more information being created today than ever before. And we need people to take that information, to organize that information, and to make it relevant and searchable for people today. If you click this link, this was a presentation that I created for information technology class. We had to choose one piece of technology and do a presentation on it, so I chose this Prezi software to present. So I just did a presentation kind of talking about the software. Now Prezi isn't the only technology that I learned in this program. Like I said, just everything from PowerPoints to, just learning Excel and learning how to make videos and use the internet and sharing documents with Google Drives. I mean, technology was such a part of this program, and I appreciated just being a part of it. So that's just that presentation that I did under the area of technology and knowledge. And now today when people ask me, why do we need librarians? Well, we need librarians who are smart, who know technology, who can really help people find the information that they're looking for, because now there's so much information out there. The second one I'd like to talk about is reference and user services. The reason I chose this is because through this MLS program, I had the opportunity to travel with Emporia to Bulgaria. Now, Bulgaria was an amazing country. We went there to study libraries, and so if we go into this link, it takes me to this presentation that I also did on Prezi about the reflections that I had about going on this trip to Bulgaria. Bulgaria was an amazing, amazing place. The thing I learned about user and reference services there was that even though it's a small country in Europe, the libraries were focused on serving their patrons, just like libraries are here. We learned about this project done, Able Library Project and the Global Libraries Project. This is American companies coming in with grants. The Global Library Project was done by Bill and Melinda Gates. They poured millions of dollars into Bulgarian libraries, and these librarians were learning new technology skills so that they could better serve their users. And so I thought that was just so relevant in that terms. The whole program was just amazing. This reflection, it's actually posted to YouTube, and it has me narrating behind it, but you know, it was just so fun. We had a chance to visit the National Library there. The National Library is like the Library of Congress for Bulgaria. We went to university libraries. We got to attend their library conference, like the ALA of Bulgaria, while we were there. Then we got to go to some of the regional libraries, just some of the libraries in each of the areas of Bulgaria. But the thing that struck me more and more as I visited this country is that even though it's a very poor country, you know, maybe compared to American standards, the libraries aren't that great, they had very specific things that were specific to their country, to their users. If you see this picture here, there's a nice digitization lab, where they have so many old books. Bulgaria is one of the oldest civilizations actually in the world, and so they have a lot of old records that they're trying to transfer. So they did user services for that. They have these small Chitaliste libraries set up all over the country. This is one, the Shalom Chitaliste Library. It's set up just to serve Bulgarian Jews. Now there's only probably 100 Bulgarian Jews in the entire country, but they're there to serve these people. And so it was interesting to see how every librarian really tries to help those people who are in their community and who they serve. Plovdiv is this old town. It's actually the oldest town in Europe, and again, it was just amazing to see this oldness, and they have archaeology sites, and these libraries are set up to preserve that information. So that was a great experience for me to realize that no matter where you are and what you're doing in libraries, you really need to look around and see what the goals of your library are and really try to serve those users. And the last thing I'd like to share with you comes under the professional values of leadership. Now, Emporia hopes that kids who graduate from this program will demonstrate leadership potential with creativity and problem solving and openness to new ideas. Well, if you click on this link here, it will take you to a reflection of a practicum that I was able to do. During this practicum, I spent a bunch of time creating an elementary school reading program using the Battle of the Books program and brought it into an elementary school. I did 196 hours of service getting this Battle of the Books program off the ground. And boy, did I tell you, I learned some strong leadership skills as I did this. I had to collaborate with teachers and get them on board. I had to be a cheerleader to the students, make them realize that this is going to be fun. We had 250 kids participate, so I needed a small army of parent volunteers to do everything from run pizza parties to, you know, be judges during these battles. This program ran for approximately 9 months. We had to get funding for it. So this is a picture of running a couple of book fairs. We ended up earning $5,000 so that we could get this program off the ground. It was an amazing experience. Then came the battles where the kids came together and they battled, and we had to have these volunteers too. We had about 50 teams come together, battle. This is a picture of our winning team that went to districts. They took 3rd place in district. This is a picture of all of those kids who participated in this program. Leadership truly is an important aspect of any job that you have. I think particularly libraries, because you're serving people who, in this case, you know, children who needed to have that opportunity. But I had to get other people on board because I could not do it myself. So I had to use those important leadership skills, and I really think that that really is important. You know, I developed those leadership skills and problem solving and openness to new ideas as I did that. There's a quote by John F. Kennedy, and he says, "Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other." And I really feel that's kind of been the key to this program. Like I said, I felt like I've been learning through a fire hose, and I just feel like learning is so important to keep growing, to keep helping others grow, and I've really been grateful for the opportunity to participate in this program and be a part of it. And I invite you to look through the rest of my portfolio. If you see anything interesting, feel free to use this contact button and contact me with any of your thoughts or ideas that you might have. I appreciate you watching this, and thank you.